Hi everyone. Usually at this time of the week, I'm coming here to share a video message about online marketing, about how to make money online. But today I'm going to address this from a different angle. And what is that angle? My topic for today is nothing comes without investment. Why? Because I've received some messages this week or in the past few weeks. I received some messages about, hey, so how do I make money online? And I'm happy with those messages. But most of the time when you reply and tell people how what the work is, what the investment is to make money online, usually people back off. And that is understandable because we humans, we are happy being where we are and we are afraid to move ahead. Yes, that's right. People don't want to go out of their comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where you feel safe, where you know what you're doing. You know you're going to work and you will receive a certain amount of money at the end of the day, at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, right? And even though you want more money, you know that this is it and this is short. You're assured you're good with it. You know that you will have a certain amount of money at the end of the month. But when you will need to make an investment, when you need to do more, then you will need to go out of your comfort zone. And we humans don't like to go out of our comfort zone. We don't want to put in more effort. Usually, we don't want to put in more effort to go from point 1 to point B. And that is why I'm here to motivate you to move out of your comfort zone to achieve your dreams. And I've written down some notes, so once in a while you will hear my paper, hear me fidgeting with my sheet of paper where my notes are. Okay, so what is it? What is the investment that you need to do? I've written down a list with excuses that people come up with when they don't want to when they don't want to move out of their comfort zone. If you want to make money online, you will need to educate yourself. You will need, and I've already said it in another video, you will need to invest time and money. If you don't have money, you will need to invest a lot of time. But it is possible. It is possible. Nothing is impossible if you want to achieve your dreams. So people will come up and say, oh, but educating myself, I don't have money to go follow a new study. I don't have money to go to the university. I didn't go that far in school, so it's a bit difficult. But you don't have to go to the university or follow a new training, pay for a new training. There's information online, and that's why I say that the internet is such a huge resource of information, a huge tool to make money online, because you can educate yourself, and you can educate yourself for free. So educate yourself. You can read books, you can watch YouTube videos, you can watch movies, you can open a website to sell stuff. That is everything. You can do things for free on the internet until you are well enough, until you are stable enough to pay for services to increase or to scale up your business. So educate yourself reading books. People will say, oh, but I don't have money to buy books. Well, there are free ebooks. That means books on the internet, free books on the internet. You just go to Google and download the title of the book that you want to read. And if you're lucky, because not all titles, not all books in the world are available in soft copy. And for some, you have to pay. For some books, you don't have a soft copy, a free soft copy. For some, you have to pay. But there are a lot of good books that are free. So you can download an ebook and save it on your phone and read it from your phone. Some people, there's also Kindle on Amazon, and people think that you need to have a Kindle device to be able to read books. No, that is not true. I just noticed, I think last week or a few weeks ago, that you could download a Kindle app on your phone to be able to read Kindle books from Amazon. You have free Kindle books, and you also have books that you need to pay for. But my phone, the memory on my phone is not so large, so I cannot download a lot of books. No problem. Download one book at a time. Oh, but I don't have internet. Well, you could go to a location with free internet and go there, download your book, only one book because your phone doesn't have a lot of memory. Download one book, and then you could read a book. When you finish, you go to that location again and you download another book. Make notes while you're reading. If you say, well, if I go to certain locations, maybe McDonald's or a restaurant, I will have to pay. I need to buy something. Well, buy one ice cream or buy one bottle of water and you sip it until your book is downloaded. Oh, but people will think that I'm a Yahoo boy if I stay in that location for too long. You can sit outside on the sidewalk of the restaurant. No problem. Don't look at people. You have a goal in mind, and that is your education. If the police comes around and say that you're a Yahoo boy, kindly explain to the police. They might keep you in custody. But you could also talk to the owner of the restaurant and tell them, hey, I just started this study and I really need to download a book. Is it possible for me to, so that the persons working at that restaurant won't think that you're a Yahoo boy or someone who really wants to just Facebook or watch YouTube videos using their free Wi-Fi. If they see that you really want to educate yourself, to advance yourself, people will usually go along with you. You could also exchange services. So you offer them dishwashing services, or you offer to mop the floor, or go and in exchange for some Wi-Fi time, or just go to someone who in your neighborhood who has Wi-Fi and ask them to exchange services. Pay for some time there for a half an hour of time or an hour of their Wi-Fi time, or maybe exchange services, sweep the floor, be the gate man for them for maybe a week, or just to be able to get the Wi-Fi on your phone so that you are able to download. If you really want it, if you really want to educate yourself, there will be nothing stopping you, and you won't be ashamed of anything because you have a larger goal in mind. Okay, there are also some people who will say, but that YouTube thing, I cannot watch YouTube. It takes a lot of internet data from me, so I cannot watch so much YouTube. You could download YouTube Go. That is an app, and there are also other apps that allow you to download a video from YouTube so you can watch it later. You don't have to download a lot. Just download one or two, so much as your phone memory can hold. And the next time you go again to a location with free internet and download another set of information. Right? Because you also don't have a lot of time to watch all videos all day, right? Everybody got to work, and even if you don't have work, you have a lot of time on your hand, of course, but then you have the problem with your phone. And let's see if there are all other excuse that people want to give me. Some people don't know how to go about making money online, and they don't have so much time to wait on me for daily information. Well, you can look up the information yourself. If you just go to Google, in the search bar, you just enter make money online or how to make money online. Everything you want to know, how to open a website to sell goods, you can Google it. And if you Google it and you don't find the answers you want right away, rephrase your search. Maybe if you want to say how to make money online, change it up and say make money online or money online. You might get different results. And don't stay at the first page of Google only, because these days the first page of Google is loaded with ads. So look a bit further. If you want to sell stuff online, you have a little money and you want to start a business, it's also possible to open a website, to set up a website. Did you know that there are free website hosting services, that there are websites, there are companies that offer free websites. You can create your own website and they host it for free for you. There are limited amount of services, but you could start from there until you receive some money to pay for a full complete hosting service. But it is possible. You could just Google it. And I noticed it myself because that is what I did when I just started out. Now I'm paying for my website. But in the past, I used free website hosting services. So everything is possible if you just want to achieve your goal. What you could also do to educate yourself, join Facebook groups. That's what I did. There's a Facebook group, Women in Business Networking, and I joined that group just to receive information and some tips. My camera was about to die, so I had to shut it off and start afresh with this part of the video. So yes, where I ended the last part, yes, joining Facebook groups. You could join Facebook groups with your kind of interest. Maybe you want to sell wigs online. Well, join a Facebook group that maybe that talks about selling online, women in business networking, or men in business, or millionaires network. There are tons of Facebook groups that you can join where you can get information, where you can share information and receive free information about how to go about your business. You could ask questions in the community, in the group, and people would reply, this is how I go about it, and this is what you can do. See, people, so what I want to tell you with all this is some motivation. I want to tell you that there's nothing impossible. Look at Mark Angel, where he started. Mark Angel started small. And look at where his YouTube channel is today. There are tons of other YouTubers, American YouTubers, who are doing great and receiving tons of money and living in large mansions. But you know where they started? From the bottom. And they failed several times. At first, when they posted their videos or their content online, they weren't getting any likes. They weren't getting any subscribers. But as they continued, as they persevered, they tried, they kept on trying, and they were consistent with their goal and their dreams. They received the momentum. They got people who were interested in their content. They got subscribers and they grew. And now they are making millions. And it's a bit harder for us in the third world countries because YouTube doesn't pay a lot to people in the third world countries. Because of course our market is a bit smaller and there's not a lot to receive from our market. But don't worry. People like Wudamaya and Mark Angel, they can live from the revenue that they get from YouTube. So it is possible. And I'm not only talking about YouTube, but YouTube is an example, a clear example, because everybody follows YouTubers. But it's a clear example that you can start small and it is possible to achieve your dreams. And that is what I tell. There is no excuse. Do anything you must do, legal of course, to achieve your dreams. So that is my motivation today. There's nothing keeping you back. The only thing keeping you back is you. You are Jaja. You're a Jajasma. Jaja means you're a strong person in body, mind, and soul. You can do it. You just need some willpower, some perseverance, and consistency. If you achieve that, if you're coachable, you can go from point 0 to point 100,000. Okay, my Jajasma.